Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. As you see in front of me, I have a scale. Today we are going to talk about weight. Last week we talked about 4 different types of measurement: width, length, weight, and height. And today we're going to focus on weight. We're going to talk about which thing is heavier, which one is lighter. And then we'll also do a couple where we learn how heavy an object is using our cubes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our morning message. I'm going to try not to knock this over, but I wanted to have it ready to go. Last week I kind of had to stack all my books up, so I want to make sure we're ready today. Okay, don't mind my cubes over here. They are for our next activity, but let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready? June 24th, 2020. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. We will measure today. What can you measure? It will be a great day. I can and I will. Love, Mrs. Forrester. So today I asked you a question, and you know that it's a question because there's a question mark at the end of it. And I said, what can you measure? Well, we can measure how tall something is, the height of it. We can measure how long or wide it is, the length or the width of it. And then we could also measure the weight of something, which is what we're kind of gonna do today. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. I just pointed out the question mark, so we will circle that. What is this exclamation point called? Right here, this orange one, I'm pointing to it. Did I say it? There's a chance that I just said it. What is this? No, I said punctuation mark. Good. What is this punctuation mark called? You're right. It's an exclamation point. Do you see another exclamation point on my board? Me too. What's the sight word that it's after? It's after will. Good. What is this punctuation mark called? I'm pointing to it. Yes, it is called a period. Good. Remember, we use periods after we have stated something, right? We use question marks to ask questions, and we use exclamation points when we are excited. But we always use one of them because that lets us know that, lets our reader know that we have stopped talking, okay? We have finished the sentence. Alrighty, I'm going to take this screen away. Yeah. And we will, I'm going to come back to it because when we practice counting by twos, I think I want to use the cubes. I think that'll be a helpful visual for you guys. But until we practice counting, let's go ahead and review our sight words, okay? These are the third quarter words. I need to shuffle them. I didn't shuffle them after yesterday. They're the third quarter words, so they have all the W words in them, okay? You guys were rocking them right when third quarter ended. So I just want to do a quick review this week so that we make sure that they're still stuck in our heads. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Ears on. Who, W-H-O, who, with, W-I-T-H, with, this, T-H-I-S, this, three, T-H-R-E-E, three, want, W-A-N-T, want, went, W-E-N-T, went, came, C-A-M-E, came, what, W-H-A-T, what, where, W-H-E-R-E, where, girl, G-I-R-L, girl, have, H-A-V-E, have. Sorry, I got a little confused there. help, help, H-E-L-P, help. The sun's really coming in. I feel like it's hard to see these cards, so I'm trying to make it to where it's not hard. Here, here, H-E-R, no, H-E-R-E, here, H-E-R-E, here. Sorry, all these are getting all mixed up. Make, M-A-K-E, make, play, play, P-L-A-Y, play. Said, S-A-I-D, said, that, T-H-A-T, that, there, T-H-E-R-E, there. I slowed down today. They, T-H-E-Y, they. Last one, boy, B-O-Y, boy. Good job, repeating ears off. Okay, we would normally count to break up the repeating, but I'm gonna share the screen with you, so I want to do sounds first so that I'm not sharing and unsharing and going back and forth. It's just a little easier. So let's go ahead and review our sounds real quick. Are you ready? Ears back on. H, ha, hat. G, ga, game. J, ja, jug. D, da, dog. S, snake. N, nut. T, ta, top. P, pa, pan. V, va, van. R, rat. L, lamp. M, man. B, bat. A, apple. C, cat. E, ed. Y, yellow. O, octopus. U, up. I, itch. X, fox. K, kite. F, fun. Q, queen. Z, zebra. W, wind. Good job. Repeating ears off. Okay, so yesterday we started practicing counting by twos. And what that meant, if you remember, we were skip counting. So we were skipping some numbers to help us count, okay? So instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, saying all the numbers, we would skip every other number and we started at 2. We would say 2, 4, I'm not gonna use my fingers, that didn't go over well yesterday. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we are skipping it. And I wanted to show you what, we are skipping some numbers, and I wanted to show you what that looks like with some cubes. Okay, so I have just a group of cubes in a pile, and I want to count them, and I want to count them quickly. So I can count by twos. So I'm moving 2 over at a time. So you can practice with me if you want to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I have 10 cubes, but I counted by 2, so I counted a little bit quicker. Okay. Let's do that again. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and then it would be 22. Let's practice one more time. I like the cubes. I hope you do too. I think it gives you a good visual representation of kind of what's going on, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So even though I'm counting by 2s, I still have 20 cubes in front of me. I'm not skipping, I'm not saying the number, but they're still being accounted for, okay? So keep doing that at home. Keep practicing counting by 2s. Okay. Let's use our measurement book real quick to get us warmed up with measurement. So here is my measurement and data book. We have the width. The width is how wide an object is. We talked about that last week when we measured the book that I gave my dad for Father's Day. Length is how long an object is from end to end, right? So they have this worm and they want to know how long he is. Weight is how heavy a person or object is. This is the one that we're going to focus on today. Height is how tall a person or object is standing up, right? So they've got this girl standing, they've stacked some blocks next to her, and they know how tall she is. So today we are going to talk about weight. Weight is how heavy a person or an object is. So sometimes when you go to the doctor, they may weigh you because they want to know how much you weigh. So they'll stand on a scale. This is a type of scale. This isn't a scale that you would stand on at the doctor's office, but it is a scale, okay? So we are going to use this type of scale today to help us measure and compare weight. Now, we aren't going to know how many pounds or ounces anything is. We're just going to know how many cubes it weighs because in kindergarten, that's our unit of measurement is cubes, okay? So I have this I have 2 push pins or thumbtacks that I grabbed, okay? They're kind of pokey. I'm being really careful. And I'm going to put them one over here. And you see how it went down just a little bit? I'm going to put the other one over here. So it went down again. Now, I'm going to make sure that this is working right. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to take my cubes and I'm going to count how many cubes it takes to measure their weight. So I'll put 1 in. 1. It moved a little bit. 2. Oh. Is that pretty even? Let's do 1 more. 3. Oh, 3 is too many. So I would say that it's about 2 cubes is the same as 2 push pins. My scale's kind of struggling today. Now, I could also compare the weight, right? So we just said 2 push pins equals 2 cubes, okay? So if we were measuring it, we would write that. But let's say I want to know if 1 push pin weighs more or less than this keychain. What do you think? Which one weighs more? This keychain or this push pin? Tell me which one weighs more. Think the keychain weighs more? You think the push pin weighs more? Okay, let's see. Let's put the push pin, let's get my weight, my scale straight. He's not really doing what I want him to do and I can't figure out why. Oh, there's a big, hold on please. Okay, I think this one's gonna be better for us. A little bit. Okay, cool. So let's put our push pin down and we'll see. Why is my scale not working today, friends? Maybe my push pin's just not heavy enough. Should we try? Let's do the 2 push pins. That was a good thing. So we'll put 2 push pins on the scale. So do you think 2 push pins is heavier or lighter than 1 key ring? Let's put it on here and see what happens. Whoa! So the scale went down towards the key ring side. So that means that the key ring is heavier. It put more weight on the scale. So it went down and the lighter objects got to go up. Look what happens when I take it away. That side goes down because there's more weight over there. So if you said key ring is going to be heavier than the push pins, give yourself a star. You got that one right. Okay, we're going to keep going. I have this key ring. It was heavier than the push pins. Do you think that that key ring is going to be heavier or lighter than this little frame that I have? Is the frame going to be heavier or is the key ring going to be heavier? Okay, let's see. I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to try to do it carefully. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Okay, which one's heavier? Yeah, you can really see it now. This side is all the way down. This side is all the way up. This scale is reminding me of a teeter-totter. Have you ever used a teeter-totter before? Now, if you use a teeter-totter with someone like your big cousin, and you're, your little kindergarten self, you're a big kid, but you're smaller than your big cousin. Your big cousin side of the teeter-totter might look like this. And your side of the teeter-totter might look like this. So you might need more of your cousins to come to balance out the weight so that you can do the teeter-totter. So this frame is a lot heavier than this little key ring. We probably guessed that. Maybe you didn't, that's okay. This is wood. I don't know if you could tell that from the video. Okay, I have, these felt a little lighter when I pulled them out pre-lesson. Okay, I have these balls that, it's a magnetic ball. So it may look light, but it's pretty heavy. Okay, look at the scale when I put just the ball on there. Should we measure it? Should we see how many cubes it would take to make it even? Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 cubes on at a time, then we can practice counting by 2s. 2, didn't move. 4, didn't move. 6, didn't move. 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, this isn't moving at all, guys. Should we keep going? 14, whoa. 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so what I'm seeing is putting it on by 2s isn't really making a difference. So if we put, what if we put 5 on it? Oh goodness, I'm throwing these little cubes. It moved a little bit. Okay, so we were at 20, now we're at 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're gonna be at, keep dropping them. Now we're gonna be at 30. Oops, almost. We're getting there. Okay, we're at 30. Ooh. My scale's being a little wonky. Let's put 5 more. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, that was too much, but then some fell off. I can't tell. It doesn't help that that's a ball. Okay, I think they're even. And I don't know how many are on there. But if we counted, we could find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33! So it looks like we have 33 cubes to equal our magnetic ball. Okay, so our teeter-totter, our scale is even now. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to carefully take this off. And I'm going to carefully dump it. Okay, now we are measuring with our cubes, but I also have these fun bingo dots. And I want to see how the bingo dots compare to the cubes. What do you think? Now, this bingo dot has a little metal piece in it, okay? So do you think the bingo dot is heavier or lighter than the cube? Which one's going to be heavier or lighter? Or are they going to be equal? What do you think? I'm going to put the cube on first. And I'm going to put the bingo dauber on. Ooh, which side's lower? Yeah, the cube is lower. It looks like about 2 of the bingos are the same as 1 cube. Maybe they might be a little bit more, but they're about the same weight. Ooh. Well, now I'm just being goofy. So that's weight. So when we compare weight, we're talking about how heavy a person or an object is. And when we talk about weight, we talk about if something is lighter or if something is heavier, okay? Light and heavy are the words that we use. I hope you enjoyed our measurement lesson today. It was kind of fun to stack the stuff up and see how even we could make it, or to see which one was heavier or lighter. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in just a few hours for our Zoom meeting. Bye, guys.